Hi guys, this is Daniel again. In this video I want to talk about one thing I wish I knew 10 years ago when I started my trading journey, and that is the typical progression of a trader who makes it in trading. So by that I mean a trader who actually makes millions of dollars, gets the Lambo, gets the mansion. This graph I've got here is the typical progression that every single trader makes. Now this is for the traders who make it, who actually become highly successful. They end up over here. They go through all this pain, all this learning through this period down here, and they make it to the top. They make the millions of dollars. But this same progression graph is actually true for every single trader. That is what I have found anyway. So this includes all of the novice traders. This includes all the people who quit trading. This includes all the people who try and trade for a couple of years and then just give up on it. They are all included in this graph. They just don't make it to these heights. They are all down here. That is where all the people who quit trading are. They are right down here. And all the people who don't quit trading, they are up here. So what I find so interesting about this graph is basically it represents the performance of every single trader who actually makes it in trading. They all follow this parabolic progression upwards. If you look at any trader who has made millions of dollars from trading, their performance graph will look something like this. Now the reason why I think this is very important to share is because most new traders, they see this part of the graph and they assume that trading is very easy, and they kind of overlook this bottom part right here. So I'm just going to zoom in on this bottom part of the graph right here. So this is what that bottom part of that graph looks like. So on the previous graph I showed, it looked very flat in the beginning, very flat. But this is what it actually looks like in the beginning. For anyone who wants to learn trading, this is what it looks like in the beginning. Every single person who starts off trying to trade, they start off by losing a lot of money, including the professionals who end up making millions of dollars. This is how they start. The only difference is a lot of people quit trading during this time here, or they quit during this time here, and they never make it to the parabolic progression. So this is what I wish I knew 10 years ago when I started my trading journey. I wish I knew that my initial progress would look something like this, that I would lose a lot of money in the beginning and then I'd go sideways for a long time and then I'd very slowly progress upwards. And then I'd get to this parabolic part of the progression right here. I wish I knew this 10 years ago. If I had have known this 10 years ago, I think I'd be far further along on my trading journey right now. Most people who start out in trading, they see a couple of traders' performance graphs and they will look something like this. And all they focus on is basically the performance right here, where they are just going straight up, where they are making millions of dollars, where they've got the Lambo, and no one really puts much focus into the part down here, which is the most important part of everyone's trading journey. Because as you can see on this graph, it looks like it's just flat. It looks like it's just flat and then eventually you start making a lot of money. But really, this is actually how it looks in the beginning. It's not flat at all. You actually lose a lot of money in the beginning. And this is where most people quit trading right here. Because this part here, this can take years. This can take years and years before you get to this part of the graph here where you're going straight up. It's a very long process to learn trading. It's a very long process to become highly profitable. Again, this is something I wish I knew 10 years ago when I started my trading journey, because no one talks about that part of the journey. No one talks about this part of the trading journey. From what I have seen, this part of the trading journey is inevitable. This part of the trading journey, every single trader will experience this. There is not a single trader who starts out learning trading and is profitable straight away. That does not happen. Every single trader who starts out trading will follow this progression. They will lose a lot of money in the beginning. Then after losing a lot of money, they will start just breaking even for a long time. They'll just go up and down and basically break even. And then if they stick with trading, then eventually they'll start making a little bit of profit. They'll slowly start grinding up. And then if they stick with it long enough, they will reach this part here where their gains start increasing faster and faster, where they become more and more profitable until they get to millions of dollars in trading profits. This is the typical progression of every single person who starts out in trading. The way to get to here, the way to get to the highly profitable range in trading, there's only two things you need to do. The first thing you need to do is learn from your mistakes in trading. So everyone makes mistakes in trading, especially in the beginning, especially during this part of your journey. Everyone makes a lot of mistakes in trading. So the first part of getting to this highly profitable zone right here is to just learn from your mistakes. And the second part is basically just to not quit trading. If you do those two things, if you learn from your mistakes, if you learn from every single mistake you make in trading, and you don't quit on your trading journey, you will make it. So right now on my trading journey, I estimate I'm somewhere around this range right here. So right now I've been consistently profitable for a year or two now, and I haven't quite reached this level of success yet, but I've definitely passed this point here where I was losing money. So I wish I had known this 10 years ago, because if I had known this 10 years ago, I'd be far further along in my trading trading journey. One thing that has helped me get to a consistently profitable point in my trading is by increasing my intelligence. If you've watched any of my videos before on this channel, you know that I'm on a mission to increase my intelligence to the maximum human limit. I've already gained 13 IQ points and I'm going to gain a lot more. That is one of my main goals in life, is to increase my intelligence to the maximum human limit. The other goal I've got is to make $1 billion from trading. Those are my two goals and they kind of go hand in hand. If you're interested in following along on both of these journeys with me, make sure to subscribe to this channel and I'll keep you updated with everything I learn about trading, about increasing my intelligence. I'll keep you updated on this channel. And if you have any comments or questions at all, make sure to leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you.